Hey, lesbian friends and queer fam, pull up a seat next to us and join in on our conversations about sex, relationships, intimacy, self-evolution, and more.
We talking about everything. And when I say everything, I mean every fucking thing. So without further ado, welcome to Everything But That Motherfucking Strap.
So, baby.
Hey, boo.
So, Lala.
How you feeling?
You know, I'm with you. I don't know. I'm excited, though, for our topic today.
Yes.
I'm very excited, baby.
Yes.
Y'all gonna be excited, too. I know, I'm like...
You looking excited.
What?
Your fit you pulled out today.
You know.
Hey.
Looking like I'm in the tropics.
I had to match the vibe.
I
had to match you.
I love it.
Like, I guess we going on a trip today.
We are.
To the islands.
I love that.
We
baby.
going on a trip today.
Yeah. We is. We're going to have to take a photo with this one. Okay. You got tit and tat out. Okay. Yeah.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back to Everything But the Strap. I'm Zalacia.
And I'm Tia.
And we are talking about evolving sexually.
Yes, you guys. I'm so excited about this
evolving
topic.
Sexually. Oh, my gosh. But I got something for you. It's going to throw you off a little bit.
Hold on.
It's going to throw you off a little bit because, I want to know. So I played back the first videos when we were talking about the strap when we were introducing our podcast. And I noticed how it was very centered around me receiving the strap. We didn't talk about how you feel about receiving the strap. And if that's a thing for you, because it is a hot topic amongst the more, I guess, a masculine presenting person in the relationship, or studs, or masculine of center, or what's the other names that they got? We got butch, we got dykes, but I heard that's a bad word now. So I don't know.
I just don't use them. I don't know.
We got, y'all get the gist. So y'all got to hear a little bit about my take on receiving the strap and my why. But what about you? What's going on with that?
Okay, so I definitely don't want to take the strap. I don't want to. Like, that's and it's kind of surprising because I like dick, so I don't know. It's y'all. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I think it's a good segue into, I think it's a good piece of evolving sexually, because like you said, you loved dick.
Oh, I loved it, y'all.
At first. And so there was a switch that happened. And I want to, and just sticking to this before we go into that, like, now I feel like I'm interviewing you, even though I know the answer, but I'm just trying to pull it out.
But I don't even know what you're going to ask. This is what's crazy. Okay.
Like, so why I can't use the strap on you? Huh? Why I can't use the strap on you?
Do you want to use the strap on me? That's the question. Do you genuinely want to use the strap on me?
If you wanted me to, I would, for love.
And that's
but my initial, of course, is like, that's not the first thing I want to strap up and strap you down. Like, I hear a lot of femmes though, like they're into that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're into that. But for me, I'm not like, ooh, like that's not something that I get pleasure out of. But if you wanted me to,
that's so sweet, baby,
I would do that for you.
I don't. I don't.
Yeah.
And I feel like you've asked me this before, and is it because of like my past history, because you know that I've taken it before, so that's why you
I was just curious because I know you like the ping or did, but that's what the point of this conversation is, like how that switch happens and how we evolve. No matter what it is sexually, like our preferences changes. And me loving humanness and how we constantly are changing and transforming in what we like, what we, and our preferences, and just what brings us in the sexual realm, like what brings us pleasure. I don't know. I find it very interesting, even myself, very interesting. And how we do that, how we switch up and what that is about. Like, I find it very interesting. So,
No, honestly, if I did, I would do it. If it turned me on, I would do it. Like, I'm not the type of person to, just because I look like this, like I can't take the strap. Or even if I like the dick, if I did, I would probably be, well, I guess we in a relationship. But you know what I'm saying?
Like, if we were open and we were like, let's tag team somebody.
Like, I would do it. You know, like it, but it does not do anything.
So it doesn't turn you on anymore. So that's the key. And
it doesn't disgust me. You know, like I don't be like, ugh, like I can freely talk about it, comfortably, but it just doesn't, it don't turn me on, y'all.
And I'm cracking up because I'm thinking about me putting on a strap. I don't think I would put, I would not put it on. I would find a strategic way.
But baby, that's what we did.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that part.
That's how I figured out. That's how you figured out.
Oh my gosh, my mind. Yes, like yes.
That was a whole thing. Like it was
oh my gosh.
So she didn't strap up, but she had it in her hand. And I mean, kiss it. It was perfect. Until I felt that look. Wait. Like shit just, I don't know. It just was different.
So people were like, why wouldn't you use a vibrator then? If, like, why wouldn't I? Probably because I was trying to experiment with what we had. And I think, did you have use it on me at that point? And I was trying to, It
didn't work. Y'all, it didn't work.
Very interesting. So you're not turned on by, do you know like what caused you to not be turned on?
No. No. Literally. Like I don't know what happened.
And I think this is a good to go into like your actual switch too.
So y'all, I really didn't know until I was paying attention to me being attracted to women more. And I'm like, when is the last time I checked for a dude? Literally. So my last crush was Kofi. I don't even know his real name, but I call him Kofi. Kofi Chocolate. Y'all know who he is. That was my last crush. Man, you couldn't tell me about him. And so when I realized that, I go to the house, do my own investigation, y'all. Pull up pictures of him. Nothing. I don't feel nothing down there. Like it really shook me because I feel like, I don't want to say that was kind of like my identity, but I was really open about dudes and being attracted to dudes and, oh yeah, he fine, just pointing out just what I thought. But there was nothing, y'all. Like,
and I think that's good to mention that was your measure of attraction, like how we all have a different way we know we're attracted to a person. And I know for both of us, my body talks down there, like, and say, I'm attracted to you. For me, like if it's I can be like nuanced too for me, but for you,
for me, definitely
down there.
That's who's talking.
Yes.
And quiet. Was so quiet. Like I was so shook. Like it was
Yeah.
It was like I really had to process it.
Yeah. Yeah. And for me, like and I guess this is going to sticking to the attraction thing, like down there, but also I'm a mental, like I love intelligence and I love growth. Growth turns me on, and emotional attraction, but that's a whole, I'll get into that later on. But yeah,
Yeah,
so
it was
that was a
tough.
huge thing for you.
Yes.
And that was like literally our bond.
Yes.
Like our bond, we bonded over men. Like little freaky freaks.
Yes.
We love like having encounters with men, and may not even have been sexual encounters. Could have been, but not,
With me, definitely was
definitely with her. I say
sexual.
not because I'm usually the one that's like, no, you ain't fucking, but we gonna talk and we gonna be flirting and we gonna, like I get sexual pleasure from just interaction. So I'm nuanced. Like there's things going on with me. But so I would get turned on from interactions with men and or a man in one instance, and then we would come together and like share our
And I was like,
experiences, and then
ooh.
we'd be like super turned on, and then we would take our like sexual aggression out on each
Why you say it like that? Yeah, shit. So you see
because
what
it
I
was
deal with?
fun. That was fun, and that's why like
Yeah.
when like the switch happened, I was like, I grieved because I'm like, wait a minute, this was like our thing and our bond. I'm like, so because we didn't even identify like with labels, like, oh,
Yeah.
you're bisexual. I'm bisexual. Like we didn't even operate in labels. We were just doing our thing. But I guess since we're living in a world where labels kind of give you identification and community, I'll talk in labels in this, but
Yeah.
just know that's not how we were like, oh, I'm bi and you're the no, we weren't doing none of that. We
Yeah.
just was doing the
We just
thing. We was
being
just
nasty.
being nasty. But you're bi, like you would technically have been
Bye.
more bisexual.
Definitely.
And even when I look back on like my trajectory in life, I would be considered bisexual, but there's a whole umbrella around bisexuality that I will get into later. But you like, so switching from bi to lesbian, I guess, because now your main attraction is just women. So kind of what was that? What's that like for you? Because like I said, I know I was grieving because like that was our one of our turn on
Yeah.
points. Okay, I'm gonna let you finish before I say this next thing too.
So now, it's crazy because I still acknowledge fine dudes.
Mhm.
Like I'll be
Mhm.
like, oh baby, he got it going on, or whatever it may be. But, like I was the type, I'm driving in the car, I see somebody, I'm hitting the block. Now, like I'll see somebody and so I know like there's no feeling. It reminds me how gay I am. Like literally, like I can see the most finest dude and just be like,
Yeah.
keep going, and I'll be like, I'm so gay. Like I'm so gay. So it's the transition. Um, I don't know. I don't even know how to feel about it because it's not like I'm sad, but I'm well aware of it.
I'm the only one grieving up here. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I don't know. I have learned myself. Let's just say that. It has been like a real learning experience.
Mhm.
Just
And
not identifying with that
mhm.
anymore. Like and and my thing is like I don't even have like negative experiences
Yes,
either.
this is what I was excited to talk about. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that you brought this up. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I just have to say
Dang.
this is what
Nah.
I'm excited to talk about because I feel like your perspective with men coming from a more what you would call now masculine presenting or stud or whatever. I think
We just-
studs are for younger. Don't they describe the
I don't
younger
know.
generation? I don't know, but for the more
We
people
gon-
would
we-
see you,
We're gonna say stud.
we're gonna say
We
stud.
just
Okay.
because we just gonna say stud.
Okay. Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I'm fine. It's not a disrespectful thing, you know, like
Yeah.
it's a black woman
that
dress that's presenting masculine,
and that's
I guess
I guess that's what I'm saying for the young ones.
yeah,
They're like saying you kind of got to be swaggy and attractive and all of that too,
and still in touch with your feminine.
Yeah.
So I am.
No, they don't even define it as in touch with their feminine. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh my God.
The stud part, the stem. There's the stem, y'all. So if y'all don't know what a stem is, it's like they're more I would call them like a tomboy. Like
Yeah,
I feel like you were stem
that's what
when
I
you were in
was.
high school. Yes, it's kind of like the masculine and feminine is both.
Yeah, I was definitely a tomboy
Yes.
up until I went feminine, y'all.
Yeah.
I was a tomboy
So
I was a tomboy up until I was like 28.
Yeah. I think that was I don't know.
27, 28, I don't know.
Till about 2016.
I don't know.
No, 2017.
I don't know how old I was then.
You don't know, but it was around 2017.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was a tomboy, y'all.
Mhm.
A STEM.
A STEM.
Yeah.
That's more.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, it's so confusing.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, I love that. So now I guess you would be considered a stud based off of what people would see just off looks, right? So I'm excited because a lot of studs don't talk about their experiences with men in a positive way, right? And I love your history with men.
Okay. Yeah.
That is exciting to me because it brings a new perspective and fresh perspective that's rare. Mind you, there's the girl T, the comedian T out here that
I love
we
her.
just discovered.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's you. Like I love women who can still respect and honor men, and you're like that. So
yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I don't even know where I was.
I think you were just saying.
Oh yeah. I never. I don't have like bad experiences. Like with guys and like it's especially sexual experiences been. I mean, I swear, like probably like I can literally count maybe like 3 times where I had to literally just get up. But I've had really good experiences. They've all respectful, like I haven't had nobody call me out of my name, like try to play games with me, like try to get me out of my, like I've never, but maybe I've never put myself in that position.
You weren't emotionally available to receive that.
Yeah, I guess so.
You was in it for what it was and left it as it is.
I was more like the homegirl.
Yeah.
Like the homie. Like I literally should have known I was gay.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally get finished having sex and I'm rolling up, hey, you trying to hit this before I leave? Like that is just like really like you say, emotional connection. Yeah. But like I said, my experiences was I have fun. It was fun. I loved those experiences. So I don't have nothing bad. I literally don't have nothing bad to say. I've just been blessed because I come across a lot of women that I don't know. Like, and I don't know if it was because I was more free with myself and more comfortable with myself and, like just, and I wasn't attached, didn't care what they did with it, like I didn't care about that. So
if
maybe
they had other girls, like you were just like,
which was
who cares?
Anyway,
yeah,
I didn't even ask those questions.
Yeah,
like
you didn't.
Now, like thinking back, I didn't. I didn't. Hey, where you work? Like I didn't. who you live with, like who you. I didn't ask any of those things,
but I feel like that preserved you, like that. Everything happens for a reason, you know, and I feel like that was to play into who you are now. So
I guess so.
And I love what you even share with me, that you think that's the reason why you're good at having sex with women, and you're able to be more attentive to me and whatnot because of your experiences with men.
Yeah.
And this is why I think this is beautiful to bring up, because this the whole touch me not thing for studs. I was trying to find the what they be saying, like it's called the touch me not.
Yeah.
Where the more masculine presenting or the stud doesn't like to be touched. They are just a pleaser, and they will give all their all the sexual attention is on the femme or the other person that they're having sex with, and they don't want to be touched. But that can be due to a lot of trauma that they've experienced from being young, or it could be a preference or whatever there is, but there is a blockage there from, or it's, I wouldn't say that, because some people may get pleasure just from pleasing people. So I don't want to assume,
Yeah, definitely.
you know, there's that layer of it. But from what I saw, the discourse is just around this distaste for men and wanting to be a man. There's in that, like, be in that masculine role and just have the lines blurred. That's more on like the more extreme side of it. But I feel like you saying like that has helped you, like you having experiences with men has made you more of a holistic
definitely
pleaser in this masculine
definitely
form. I mean, masculine energy that you are in right now. Yeah.
No, definitely. Like I feel like it has helped me so much, you know, like, and like I said, I think it was just me being free and me being secure in myself and learning what I like.
Yes.
I think that's probably the most important thing, is like learning what I liked, and being very vocal about what I liked. So yeah, like I really feel like that helped me a lot. A lot.
And that's, yeah.
I want to do a little study, you know, and see if the sex is different with a more masculine presenting person that has been with a man, versus someone that has not been with a man.
If that's you,
or we need the other person, a person that's been with a stud that hasn't been with a dude, and somebody that's been with a stud that has been. So yeah, we don't need no stud. Well, I guess y'all can reach out and tell us how good y'all are if you want to.
Yes, because we gonna be all up in your business, especially me. I'm be asking them questions.
All the questions.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So, I think from my end of it, like evolving sexually, gosh. So I guess I'm gonna start from, because I mentioned before that I had sexual experiences when I was younger with girls and guys, but that was kid shit, like kid shit. So you would put me under this bisexual umbrella, I guess, to identify me and my experiences. And y'all also know that I was highly sexual, a very highly sexual being, and just I lived through the lens of sex and all of that. And so I want to say I started moving to more of being sexual into being more sensual once you and me started to like mess around. Like we didn't have a full intercourse experience yet, but I was more into drawing you in.
Yes.
When I started to slowly accept that
Yes.
this was a thing, that we were a thing. Like I started to like actually take my sexual fantasies out on you.
Yes.
I felt safe to do that.
I
And so I
remember
would,
that.
yeah, I would like exercise.
That was fun, y'all.
It was so fun.
It
Oh my.
almost felt like I was we was in like a music video.
Oh, like a love interest, and
and you
I'm
were
like
like the main.
enticing.
Yeah, that's literally
Yeah.
how it felt like.
And this was all unspoken. It was not
Yeah,
planned.
yeah.
It was just literally like energy. And it was really like, and I think this is how we ended up the fuck where we at now, because we didn't fell in love and grew in love and all of that. And so, but it's like, I was like, when I like, especially after and I think I had to break up with my BD
Yes.
and all of that first before I could really just tap into my sensuality.
Yes.
And that's like when I think about it, that's really what was trying to be expressed my whole life. More of like, I have an active, overactive, what they would call root and sacral chakra. I have like my sexual energy was awakened way early, like super early. Like I won't even go into detail till we have a more in-depth serious talk, because I'm not trying to make this serious.
No.
I am like, and I have to say, people who have that awakened, those awakened chakras, or who are highly sexual, are highly creative.
Mhm.
Just note that you're highly creative. Okay. So me learning as I got into like my early 20s, I kind of naturally learned how to channel that into sensuality. It was just like a natural thing for me. But I think it had to be the right person.
Yeah.
Because before I was having porn sex, like with my, why you look at me like that? Literally, I was literally having, y'all can relate. Like we was fucking, literally fucking, and we got that from porn. Like, and trying to be, well, I wasn't trying to be a porn star, but that's just where we learned to have sex. And that's just is what it is. And so switching from, and I desired more. Like I desired more. Like and as I continue to get older, I learned my own sexual language, my own what I liked, and it's just exploring myself, because y'all know I like to explore my body and all that. So it's like I love exploring, like learning my sex language and learning what actually turns me on. And what actually turned me on was being able to draw someone in, was being able, that foreplay, like to not, like, I love the beginnings. I love the build up, right? The build up and the touching, the looking, the sense, the, just the ambiance, like creating the experience.
Yeah.
The experience. And so that's what I loved. And have a high imagination, as if you looked at the other videos, a high imagination. And I loved creating that experience. And I felt safe to do that with you. And so my sensuality was literally activated in our Genesis.
It was an experience, baby.
And it was fun.
Yeah.
It was super fun doing that.
Yeah.
And I used to when I was a kid, I wanted to be a video girl, like they call it a video vixen, but I wanted to be the love interest and video choreographer, dance background. So, where that come from.
I felt like I was the love interest.
But yeah. And it's crazy because I didn't feel that same level. And it has to be the intimacy that we have from being friends. Because I didn't feel that same safeness and able to just be let loose and be who I am in other experiences with men that I had. And so it's interesting. But yeah.
Yeah. You sure did play out your fantasy. I'm glad you got to experience that.
Yeah,
baby.
yeah, absolutely. But speaking about, like, we brought up the porn thing, or I brought up the porn thing. Didn't we? Like, we used to
Yes.
but this was when we were young.
This was like in high school, and I want to know if y'all. I swear we wasn't the only one. We can't be the only teenagers that did this. But yeah, we used to watch porn like it was
in a group of people together,
like it was
women, girls at the time, I guess. But yes, and watching pornos like it was
and
a
laughing
movie.
and laughing.
Yeah, y'all was laughing. I wasn't. I was studying. Like, what's going on?
You know what?
Oh, okay.
Oh my god!
All right, so that's what's going on here.
What?
All right,
you funny. You studying? That's what I'm talking about. Oh my god! No, baby, that reminds me. We get off topic.
No, go ahead.
But y'all,
what? Oh, sorry.
Inspired me to suck dick, y'all.
Oh my god!
I remember the time you told me, baby, wasn't you scared to tell me that you?
Yes, I was so scared because from watching pornos, you know, men kind of belittle you for like sucking dick. Like I always saw the reaction, like they seem like that's a hoe thing, you know, like especially back in our day, like that was a thing the hoes do.
Yeah,
I just felt a lot of shame, and I did not. This is, and mind you, remember we tell each other everything, so I was so scared to tell her, and I felt guilt and shame because I actually enjoyed doing it. No, that's the thing. Like, I enjoyed doing it. And so when I told you, I was like, because I didn't feel comfortable keeping secrets. I was like, I have something to tell you. I mean, I'm so dramatic. Like, I had
so dramatic, yeah.
Like, it was a big thing. And then after I told her, this girl was like, "Oh, bet."
I swear to God, 2 days later, friend, guess what? I couldn't wait. Like, oh, that's what we doing?
Yeah.
Bet. That's what we doing, friend.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was fun. Yes. That was fun. I even bought Corinne Steffens' book.
Yes, you did.
To learn how to. When I heard about the 2 hands, Lord.
And that spit.
That changed my life, y'all. That changed my fucking life.
My gosh.
Yeah, that was fun time.
I feel like our generation was literally we're astrologically speaking. We're the Pluto generation, and Pluto is all about death, sex, rebirth. You know, that whole, it's the death and the dark, but taboo things. And sex is under that umbrella. And I say we all came in really hyper sexual, exposed to sex. Yes. Our family, look at think about the music that was around when we were growing up. Like, and I know my family was playing all the Jodeci, R. Kelly, all this shit in front of us all the time. So
singing the
songs with us. I'm singing they got me on camera singing. Just overly sexual. So that's why I say our environment plays into who we are too. And so y'all know, if y'all between 30s and late 40s, I think the millennial journey, I guess, we was exposed to some stuff. So we sex was a big thing. And I think that's when like porns came out. I guess they were doing it but it was, I guess it was probably before our generation, like in the 70s and stuff, but it was a big thing. Channel 50. Y'all remember Channel 50? Lord, okay.
Channel 50.
Channel 50, sneaking, watching.
Damn, that just takes me back to the big ass TVs.
Yeah, them box TVs and the little you remember the remote with the red button on it? Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, now we really getting off topic. Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, see the evolution though, sexually. But okay, so what was I talking about? Okay, bisexuality. So you would put me under this bisexual umbrella because I am technically not sexually attracted to women. I would consider myself more emotionally attracted to women. And
You a
there's
T
a thing.
lesbian.
What's that? A T lesbian?
Yeah.
What's that?
You only a lesbian with me.
Oh, T lesbian. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm a
Carry on.
lesbian for you.
Carry on.
And there's also a thing called like sensual attraction or whatever. There's so many terms, y'all, like so many terms. But I love like emotional safety and emotional connection with women. Like I'm attracted to that. So I could be physically touching women and hugging and even kissing women and cuddling women and get pleasure from that. Right. But sexually, I don't look at women's bodies and be like, ooh, I'm trying to fuck. Like I don't look at women's bodies like that. I am a more admiration of women's body. Like, oh my gosh, she has a beautiful body. Like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, she's beautiful. But
Yeah.
I don't get turned on by looking at a woman's body. Now, and my cousin, she was like, well, maybe you're demisexual. And I'm like, what's that? You know? And I'm like, what is that? And that definition was like more. Let me pull it up. Hold on, real quick. Let me pull it up in my little files. Where you at?
All these damn labels. I don't
Where
think
you
I've heard
at?
of
Where you at?
demisexual.
I actually interviewed somebody on my channel who mentioned demisexuality, and
Okay, you right.
she's asexual.
I remember asexual. Yeah.
And I think she mentioned demisexual. Oh, so people who identify as demisexual only experience sexual attraction after forming a strong emotional bond. So that would actually explain me
and our dynamic,
our dynamic as well. And but I am sexually attracted to men and emotionally attracted to men, but I haven't had an opportunity where I felt completely safe to build a strong emotional bond with men, which will allow me to be my free, expressive, how I am, like naturally. Like I can turn on, like I can be a freak, but to be vulnerable and be just loose and open and talk freely and how I am in our dynamic, I have not experienced that with a man. So I guess I would consider that evolving still because you're helping me to evolve in that way. But so yeah, that's an interesting thing. And I've looked up because I felt like alone in that. Like I know a lot of women who are like, you're like, especially like lesbians, of course, oh, I'm attracted to women and men who are bi, right? The typical, I'm attracted to men and women equally or whatever. And that's not the case for me. Like I'm nuanced. Like I'm not, like I don't have to have sex with women. But I love having sex with men. Yeah. And I'm also monogamous at that. So when I'm with that person, I'm monogamous with that person, no matter if it's a man or a woman. And there's a thing in the bisexual community. There's just a lot of they call it like biphobia. I guess I don't know the exact definition of that, but I heard that term being tossed around and there's a thing with bi people. There's just a lot of stigma around bisexuality from the men's perspective and the women's are against the man and the male or the female. Just there's a lot of hate around bisexuality, and people say, oh, you're either you're not as a bisexual woman, you're not bisexual. That means you just really like men and you just playing around with women or whatever. And then from the men's perspective, it's like, oh, you're gay, like so they just dismiss that they don't are attracted to and sexually attracted to in all the ways you can be attracted to both, and so there's this whole discourse around bisexuality. And so once I've because I'm I don't know what, I don't like labels, but I understand we need to have labels in order to not fit in, but to identify ourselves and to find community. And I guess through those labels, because I'm like, what the fuck? I haven't been around people who are just emotionally attracted to a woman or not sexually attracted to them, but sexually attracted to men. But I chose to be in a relationship with a woman. How's that? What is that about? But there are lots of people who have said the same thing. And it's really nuanced, and it would fall under the bisexuality umbrella. And so
you bisexual.
I'm Zalatia, and I love who I love when I love them, and I love T. I love you, and I love being with you. I'm gonna say right now. Y'all don't get me.
Okay.
I love being with you forever and ever. Each lifetime, and so yeah. So, how you feel about that? Like in the beginning, how was that for you, knowing that my attraction wasn't sexually attracted to you, even though we were engaging sexually?
Yeah. It was fine because I don't know. I just had some hope that it would change. I just knew.
She trying to make it sound all Don't say it how you said it before. Now that you're saying it, I'm clicking back to you knew you was going.
I just needed
that
a chance.
ego.
I just needed a chance. I just needed a chance. So I knew that over time I would wear it down.
Okay.
But yeah, I have no issues with how it happened. It was a process for you. So already knowing your background and all of that, it was no pressure. I never pressured you to really do anything. It was just
yeah. And I thought that I was gonna be with a man. So that was my whole you growing up in family and society plays into that for me, is I thought that I was going to be in a relationship with a man. That was my goal. I wasn't even thinking, and we haven't did part 2 yet still, but this plays into our second phase of our story together. So I won't go too far into that. We're gonna make that video
where you
soon.
Going.
Yeah. But I ended up, and this is why I want to highlight, this is why I say choosing a woman for me, because a lot of people, their belief is that they didn't choose to be gay. It's not a choice. This is how they were born and all of that. And so, for me, it was a choice for me to be gay. And I think that's the hate around bisexuality too. You can choose, and you can choose to go back into the closet safely. If you want, nobody will make a big deal about you. If you were with a girl and then you go back to be you can, that's one of the, in the diaspora of queerness, you bisexuals can easily go back to, as a femme, and that's what's messed up, because as a man, if he chose to go back to a woman, he will always be deemed as gay. But as a woman, it would be easy to go back to men and nobody say shit. It's so crazy. It's crazy. But I just want to highlight why I say choice, because I literally chose.
You chose this life.
I chose, yes. And I chose you. Actually, no, I chose me. She was in my heart, right? She was in my heart, and I was disowning aspects of myself at that time and not really fully honoring what I really wanted. And although I love men and whatnot, I was deeply in love with you, with her. and letting like other people, my family and whatever people think and all of that play into that. Like that was a huge part. And I loved everything about her, but just because she was a woman, I couldn't be with her. Like I could fuck her. I could do all this other stuff with you,
Yeah.
but be with her seriously, like that's the mentality like that we're programmed with because of
Yeah.
religion and all of that stuff. But part of my evolving sexually was honoring myself in my heart.
Yep.
And I wanted to be with her. And I would say that all the time. I wish I could be with you, but
Yeah.
you're a woman and I
Yeah.
can't do that. Like that's some bi shit. Like that's some bisexual shit for real. Bisexual who's not in their power, who's not owning the fullness of them, because that's your power as a bisexual person, is that you can be with whoever. And it's not even just man and woman. I might highlight that, because under bisexuality you can be with other genders as well and identities. And there's a whole thing around pansexuality and bisexuality being intertwined and all of
You
that.
know more
And
than you be
well,
baby be knowing this
because I
stuff.
have to, I need to know, like, we're a part of the community, and this, like
I should get
we've
Yeah.
even this has evolved.
Yeah.
Sexually, identity, and
Yeah.
all of that has evolved, and so I'm all about growth and evolution,
Yeah.
right? So I have to understand what's going on in the language that people are speaking in order to even understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And it's helped me, even though I don't fuck with labels. It's helped me
Yeah.
really get some context around things and frame things for myself and be like, oh, okay, and
Yeah.
connect dots and
Yeah.
stuff. But yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, bisexuality was the original umbrella of all the identities, but then pansexuality came into play, and so people kind of get those confused. But under bisexuality, it's not just man and woman, male, female. So I want to say that. Okay. Anyway, but for me, it's man and woman. Okay. So yeah.
Yeah, baby. I want to know, how was that transition for you?
What?
Like from like from I guess not really being comfortable going out all the way sexually.
Mm.
Like, how was it? Because I know in the beginning it was like really like,
I was scared.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fear, and it was only because I was caring about what other people think. My family, it wasn't even like friends and all that. It was my family, and it was my son. Like,
Yeah.
because they saw me in this one way. But my yearning was for them and just people in general, because I have a public persona, with being on social media and stuff. People got to know me through my public persona. It was like a deep yearning for me to be my 100 complete self. I've always walked around in my life feeling like nobody really knew me, like even my parents, like, but that's nobody's fault but my own, because I was too scared to honor myself, and even spiritually, I felt like you didn't fully know me as we were growing up. I didn't expose my spirituality side to you, my bestie who knows everything. Like, I even kept that hidden from you and my family and just my beliefs and all of that. So there was a lot of fear there. Like, I had this desire to really be my full, complete self. I had this desire to just be free, because I always admire people who are in their truth. I love people who are free. I love free spirits. I love people who are like own their identities, that's why I could mold with different types of people, because I'm secretly living through other people. Because I'm like, oh, I vibe with you. I vibe with you, even though you're totally opposite. I vibe with you too. Like, people didn't know that I had a little hood ghetto side. Nobody knew. Like, I was like, when you say closeted, I was in the basement.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't closeted. I was in the basement. Okay. Like, had to really, to everybody, only person who knew me was me and God. Like,
Yeah.
really, who really truly knew the full expression of myself was me and God. And that's what I came here to do, is to be myself,
Yeah.
you know, and to be my full expression. And you're a huge part of that.
Yeah.
You know, our story together is a huge part of that. So it was a lot of fear. It was a lot of, I had a lot of shame around my sexual history and past. I had a lot of guilt for choices that I had made and all of that. So just, I couldn't just be like, for you, it's probably like, oh, I'm sexually free and whatnot. And it's kind of easier for you, or simple, may not be easy, but simple for you to just like be who you are and all that. But because of like my past experiences and childhood things, like, I had a lot of shame and guilt around my sexual history. So me coming out of the closet was kind of going to highlight all this shit.
Yeah.
You know, this was even why I've been scared to, like, even though I love sex, I love sexuality, I love the humanness, there's a fear there for me speaking on these things, because it's going to have to highlight, and it doesn't have to, but it is a part of my journey, my spiritual journey, to express myself fully, because I know I'm here to be a leader in that way, you know, to, you know, say it's okay to own yourself, and especially all the nasty, dirty parts, you know, and so, but yeah, that was how it was for me. Just a lot of shame and guilt and, you know, all of that. And so I have been taking it slowly, and first came out the spiritual closet. Then, but spirituality and sexuality are entangled and are the same. Okay. And so that next phase was allowing my sexuality to be, have a voice, have a voice.
I love that.
And it's a continuous process, because y'all don't know shit still.
Shit.
I'm saying a lot, but I haven't said a lot at the same time. And so,
I'm proud of you, baby.
Yeah,
it's been a journey for you.
It's been a journey.
Yeah.
And even just to be with a woman, you know, like, what? I never saw that for myself, because I didn't allow that for myself.
I never saw it for you either.
And nobody probably else did either.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
You know, and you still be like,
are you sure?
Making weird comments. Like, what? What are you talking about? And she's so sweet, though, because I know the latest interaction we've had, speaking of evolving sexually, is because you know that I'm into men. You have made like some comments around, you know, oh, you know, I know you need to be around men. And, you know, I know you.
No, it's because I said that I wanted her to go on a trip with her homegirls. And I said, yeah, you can go to Jamaica and have those dudes bring you drinks, and you can get massages and, you know, that's what I see on social media.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, yeah, I want baby to experience, you know, like, I want you to enjoy life and be catered to, you know, like, I want you to experience that stuff. And I know that's not what you're thinking, but that's how I want you to be in life. Like, you don't have to be like, not that you are like that, but don't, like, just, it's fine. Like, I want you to experience those things.
Yeah. And I think, and I get that, like, yeah. And maybe because, I don't know if that's coming from you saying, like,
it is because I know that you are your first attraction is men. Mm-hmm. I am saying that. Mm-hmm. If you was a lesbian, I wouldn't be saying that.
Yeah,
but I'm only saying that because
you said, like, you don't scratch my little itch.
Yeah, you don't get to
if
see
I have an itch. But that's the whole point why I'm bringing this up, because I didn't have an itch. Like, I'm not. There's no.
But I don't want you to even have an itch.
Right.
So if you get a little taste, you won't be itching ever. And so
but I'm not itching.
But
okay.
y'all know what I'm saying. Like, enjoy life. Like, be free.
Yeah, but what if
Like-
my enjoyment comes from what came from, and I think that's what we were talking about. Like, my enjoyment was coming from just being in the experience of like going out and having fun and hanging out with my friends, and I wasn't even thinking about the men aspect, like on that level, you know, like I wasn't.
I'm projecting, y'all.
Yes,
I'm projecting.
that's what I'm trying to say. It's like she's projecting.
Like, if I like
she's
men,
throwing that dick on me. No.
Stop. No, if I like men, I would want a nigga to bring me some shit and rub on me.
Well, that's
I
what
guess I'm
you want.
projecting.
Yes, that's what you want.
Okay.
For me, it's just I just want to hang but that's what I'm saying. Like, even though I'm under this bisexual umbrella, like I'm not like, because there's a stigma around bisexuality, people just being like, ooh, I want this or want that, or I can't choose him or her, or, you know, like there's just like even though I am overly sexual, but I'm overly sexual when I'm with one person, you know, like I have to feel safe. I guess that's where that demisexuality, emotional attraction and shit comes in from.
Yeah.
Like I have to feel safe in order to be my free sexual self. I have to feel comfortable with you. I have to feel that connection. Like I'm just not the type. I've never been like that where I'm like, oh, I have to literally assess you first. Like, and I don't get, like, I get pleasure from that interaction with men, but that was before I was in a relationship. I think shit changes for me when I'm in a relationship because I'm a monogamous person.
Yeah.
Some people are polygamous, and that's a whole other thing. But see, this is why humanness and humanity is so nuanced and so different for people. This is why we have to honor, and especially in relationships, bringing it back to relationships, knowing your person.
Yeah. Because
what you like and what I like are totally different, or even just within what I like is different. You know, like I'm gonna be like I'm a one track minded in that way. Like when I'm in a relationship with the person, then I'm gonna be with that person, and I don't see anybody else, regardless you man or woman or whatever. I'm attracted to you, fine. Like I haven't even been like, oh, he fine. And that way I'd be like, oh, he's attractive. Like, I haven't even been like, and I love men, right? And I'm like,
I think I do it more than you do.
You do it more than me.
I'd be like, absolutely. Look at him.
And I'll be like, who?
They'll be like, him. Don't act like you don't see him. She be acting like she
I'm not acting. That's the point. I'm not acting. That is the whole point. It's like, and I'm bringing this up because it's strange to me. Like, I'm like, what is this about? Like, that's the next, like evolving sexually. That's like another level for me. Like, I love attractive people too. I love attractive men. But I'm just not, I don't see that. I don't know. Maybe it's my hormones, y'all. Shit. Like
I'll keep a watch.
Go ahead and keep a watch. Baby. But also, we have on this talking about me going from non-eating to eating. And I ain't gonna go I ain't gonna go into details, but just as much as I love sucking dick, I love eating now. That's just what it is.
Won't he do it?
And at first it wasn't like that. I wasn't an eater. No. I was a receiver.
What they say, patience is a virtue.
Patience is a virtue. Ooh. You get blessed for all your giving and services to humanity. Yeah, for me, my sexual attraction is not for women, right? So I was not set on eating vagina.
Nope, not at all. I wouldn't even call you a pillow princess, but I think I would call you like a power bottom.
Hey! A power bottom. Yeah. That shit funny. A power bottom.
Yeah. I swear, because you never rode me during them times.
Yeah. Oh, not the way that I'm riding now.
But no, I swear, I don't think you ever in the beginning. That's why I'll call you a power bottom.
Yeah, but I was riding from the bottom. That's what it was.
That's what you know.
That's a power bottom. I was riding from the bottom. Hey,
so I wouldn't call you a pillow princess because I think pillow princess seemed like you just like
lay
kind of
there and receive and get pleased all the time.
But you was doing that. But you was
I was active.
You was active
because I liked
entertaining.
I love sex. Say it in a clean way. I like to fuck, but I love sex.
Yeah.
You
made it really fun.
Yeah,
it was very entertaining.
Made it, and that's a good thing. Evolving sexually, the theme, because you actually received pleasure from pleasing me.
Not used to. My shit still leak when I eat it. I'm telling you.
Damn, baby.
Oh,
shit. Damn.
Okay.
Anyway, hey, but what was I saying? So yeah, you would receive, like, you would actually have orgasms when it was just when that period long ago when you was just pleasing me and I was just the power bottom. So funny. And that, see, I wanted to highlight that because we need to have a whole orgasms segment too for women. Because the thing is our history with women has been really wild in how the systems have controlled and suppressed and oppressed our bodies. And I'm not just speaking reproductively, I'm speaking sexually specifically. We just now discovering female anatomy and how women receive pleasure, how women experience sex, and how women have orgasms, and that we are multi-orgasmic beings and we get pleasure in different ways and not through just penetration. And this is my thing about having, like, not using the strap even, like, that's why I say that orgasms are deeper and they're multi-dimensional when I'm having sex with this woman versus my comparison of having sex with a man. I would have orgasm because my body is very responsive to sex, so I know how to have orgasms, but the orgasms were very one-dimensional. And maybe that is because those individuals didn't know how to please the woman body in the way that need to be pleased, or please my body in the way that I need to be. But maybe I just wasn't turned on the way that I need to be turned on for my body to be fully expressive. And I knew that, there was a blockage there and I wasn't being fulfilled. But I think this also plays into the bisexuality thing, is that there was a missing piece for me.
Mm-hmm.
So with you, I get to experience orgasms on a multiple level. Mm-hmm. And I brought this up. Why was I talking about this, y'all? Oh, because you need to feel safe and okay with knowing your body and knowing how it releases and knowing the different points that it releases, and that it's okay to explore your body, that it's okay to receive. It's okay to receive and it's okay to give, because there was a lot of actual blockage around me being an eater as well. Like I just and not, I guess, just not just the attraction thing, but it was just we got to get out of our minds, right? I had to learn to get out of my mind because I'm hearing, religious shit in my mind, religious things, and programming that played into it as well. So doing that work to kind of like get rid of the old tapes, reprogram your mind to align with who you really are so that you can do the things that you're called to do. And I wouldn't say that I didn't want to do it. There was just a lot of shit going on in my mind of that's blocking me from doing it. And then I try, and she could tell that I really wasn't fully into it.
Yeah. When I said, nah, you good.
You good. We all right. I don't want. And she the type that's like, I ain't. if it ain't good sex,
I don't want it.
I don't want it. And so she wasn't trying to ruin the experience because we haven't had one negative experience in our sexual trajectory. All of our sexual experiences have been really, really top tier.
And I want to say, I think that you probably got more comfortable being a pleaser when you realize, when you kind of made the decision, like, oh, okay. Like you kind of saw us being together.
That's
because it was we were not together. We were just
this is what I'm
this
talking
whole time
about.
We are not in a relationship.
There's a lot that plays into to this because
I was dealing with other people.
Yes. Oh my.
And she wanted me to because
I wasn't choosing. I didn't make up my mind. I'm like, you go and experience your life while I'm over here trying to figure out if I want to be gay or not. You know, like I need to. Like, but I didn't want to hold you. I didn't want to hold you. You know, and stop you from controlling. You know, controlling what you got going on. So I allowed you to do that. But then that played into me like I'm not about to be eating no. That was just my own little, what's that called? Hygienic process. Like I didn't feel comfortable doing that, you know, and that played a lot into it.
Mm-hmm. And you didn't want to at that time.
And I didn't want
to. If you did, you would have been like, okay, so you need to stop.
And I didn't. Yeah, and I just didn't want to. But but that's what I'm saying. There was a lot of things behind the want to. Yeah. You know, there was some shit going on.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I think you made the decision once you was like, oh, okay, so. And I think you was trying to figure out if I was really serious.
Yes.
I mean, like, we can keep on going. Like,
you ain't finna be playing.
Yeah, because I was out here, y'all. I was out here.
Like, and that was our best friendship too. I didn't want to ruin our best friendship. Like, I know when sex get involved, other people get involved, drama come. I didn't want. Yeah. Like, are you serious? Are you gonna be serious? Because I'm monogamous, right? She not.
I wasn't.
Yeah. Let me be clear.
I was not.
Wasn't. She's like, she didn't even see a relationship for herself. Like being in a relationship.
Yeah, that's another story.
That is another story. Damn. We got a lot to unpack
I'm
here.
surprised we still got time on this thing.
Yeah.
Because this is a long one, y'all.
It's okay, though. This is a podcast.
Yeah. This was a fun one, baby.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, let us know what y'all think. Like, I want to hear some of y'all stories.
Yes.
Like,
how are you evolving sexually?
Yes.
How
did things change
for you? Like, what is your attraction style? What is your sex style? What, you know, like, do you put labels around yourself? What are you under the queer umbrella? I mean, it's a rainbow. There's so many options.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this chat with us today.
This little nasty
chat.
I love this.
Yeah.
This was really cool. This was fun.
Yeah,
Telling my business.
All the business. Lord,
that ain't even it.
That's we just out here now. Like, we just out here. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's
y'all
fine.
Know, y'all gonna know it all. Man.
I know, but I didn't know y'all was gonna do all that. I didn't know y'all was gonna say all that now. You know, I mean,
yeah.
But it is, I guess we signed up to be one of these people out here that we be watching people like and be like cracking up, laughing, you know? But we always was like, we need to, that's us. And we see a lot of ourselves in the younger generation as well. Like, oh my gosh, like we was doing that back then, or we was saying that. back then, you know, like she always was like, if we had a camera following us, we was a lit.
We was
like even
so
just not just us two,
lit.
but our like friend group and stuff. Like we
was the original Bad Girls Club. Like before it came out, we was the original Bad Girls Club.
Yeah,
like, definitely.
Yeah. Fun times. But yeah, that's all we got today, y'all.
Yes, thanks for chilling with us, hanging with us, listening to our stories, laughing at us. Yeah. Laughing with us.
Until next time.
Yeah. Stay strapless, y'all.
Love and blessings.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's something about